guys. So it is the first week of February. We purchased a tractor about 3 weeks ago, and I've been hesitant to post anything about it because it had a lot of issues. And we were waiting to see how it was going to be resolved because we paid a lot of money for this tractor. It was from a company who said that they deliver them work ready and ready to go, and it was very much not work ready. They sent up a tech who's here now working on the tractor. Let's go take a little peek while they're working and see what they're up to.
Fighting what's left of the old bushing. There is some in there, but it's just so smeared into the housing, it's kind of hard to see.
Wow.
So we're figuring persuade that out, stick the new bushing in, and kind of build the stuff up around it with weld, and it should be good.
What other work are we doing on the tractor?
Gonna look into the brake light, the dribbling on the dipper.
Okay.
I think that's pretty much it. That's the important stuff.
Okay. And everything else that was left behind, we will take care of when it's warmer out on our own. But there were some major things.
Lower kingpin so the bushing was just gone. There's a little bit of the bushing that sits in the housing that's still there. We gotta chip that out or break it or do something to get it out to get the new one in. Significant leak on the backhoe. Dumped a fair bit of fluid, and it was running down the extendo stick, dripping into the bucket. The rest of the stuff is fairly minor. It's just little electrical gremlins and the typical used machinery stuff.
Yeah.
We'll see how today goes.
And this poor guy is out here working. It's I looked at the temperature, it's like 24 degrees and the wind is freaking evil. I'm so sorry that you're working in this crap. It's so cold.
Oh, that's part of the fun. Hey, mobile mechanic work.
Hopefully she'll be ready to go at the end of the day.
What are these cans doing here?
So far, so good, I think. Mike has to be pleased right now. He has been lamenting the fact that he has been having to use the ATV to plow. So this has to feel like such a huge victory for Mike.
That's no bueno. I am thinking we're gonna need some chains at the very least. Mike was talking about putting chains on the front of the tractor. We made it. Tractor. Are you satisfied with the repairs and all that and how it's played out?
Yeah, the stuff, the big stuff that he came out to fix today that's satisfactory. He wasn't sure, and I'm not sure by extension of that, how it's going to play out with the hydraulic stuff. It's mostly how it's going to get scheduled. And it sounds like it's on his radar, but he's not sure what the timetable's going to be. The big thing that was kind of shit, I can't really use this, is fixed, and I think we're good there.
Okay.
I'll probably try to jam some more grease in it
tomorrow.
I think we're happy with how they handled it then.
Well, hold on a minute, guys. This isn't quite how it's worked out.
Yeah, there's some communication weirdness, which that happens. I'm not gonna put anybody's head on a stick for that.
There's a little bit more than communication issues, but I'll get to that in just a moment.
That's just life.
Yep, and the important thing is we got it taken care of, and
Okay, so here's where we're at. We purchased a 2000 Case 590 Super L Series 2 tractor. What we actually got was a 1995 Series 1. This is not what we paid for. We paid almost $30,000 for this machine, and we did not get what we paid for, and we are upset. Our last communication with the owner of this company was a little more than a week ago, when we informed him of what information we got when I called the Case International headquarters and gave them the serial number on this tractor. Basically, what transpired was after they welded the kingpin, they didn't fix it, it's a temporary fix. So that is temporary at best. That part is, how much did you say that part was going to be? Over $1,000?
The bare housing, just that, the main housing is about $1,800.
Okay.
It's the cheapest I found it.
$1,800. So this was advertised as a work-ready tractor. That was a 2000. We got a 1995. Mike spent hundreds of dollars on parts just to get it to the point so it would be safely operational. Also spent almost $200 on the manual, and when that arrived, he noticed there were some key differences between what he purchased and what we actually have, which is what led us down the rabbit hole where I called Case and they told me from the serial number that it was a 1995 and not a 2000. So this is what we found.
Well, the first and most obvious thing, if you look at the fuel capacity, 31.4 gallons. The Series 2 machine, it's 42.0. So that kind of stood out as, hang on a minute, that doesn't seem right. Another big difference, Series 2, the differential lock, they took it from being a pedal to being a button on the side console. So you just punch a button, the diff lock is in, and so that was a, we had some back and forth about, sometimes in the transition years, they'll use up what stock they have of certain things, and yeah, fine, I get that. I've played that game with Ford water pumps. You know, that kind of crap stuff doesn't fit because they made a change mid-year. They were using up old stock or whatever. But this is not a Series 2 machine, so the newest it could possibly be is March of 1998.
I also called Cummins because it has a newer engine in it.
So I called Cummins and I gave them the serial number off the engine, and the serial number off the engine, it was manufactured in 1999. So we know this thing has had an engine swap at some point. The problem is the engine may be newer, but all these parts like the housing for the kingpin and all those things, those are still 1995. And those are the things that you really have to worry about with maintenance. We also noticed when we first got the tractor that all of the stuff that was supposed to be greased had not ever been touched. I'll put a picture right up here so you can see what we saw. You can see that there is dirt packed into this, which means grease has not touched this thing. So not everything was greased. We're pretty sure they didn't go over this entire thing with this 97 point inspection or whatever number it was, arbitrary number it was given to us, because they would have noticed stuff like that kingpin and all these other things. There was also, he also said that he put a brand new battery in it. I'll put the clip here.
I said put a new deep cell. I said put a new deep cell. I said put a new deep cell. I said put a new deep cell.
This is not a brand new battery.
That was a tweak I made for the block heater. Highly recommend it. Factory should have done it that way. I'm not sure how the factory actually did it because it was just kind of wrapped up around this, which moves, and
I didn't really care for that because I would scrape off insulation and yeah, bad times ensue.
Yeah. So this is a brand new battery. Right.
I bust up the flashlight of death. Check the month and year. Oh, wait. The tag is horribly worn. Well, the 9 might be punched out. Yeah, I don't know what to really get from that.
Yeah, that is not a brand new battery, guys. So, yesterday I left him a 2-star review. We're a little upset because we spent damn near $30,000 on this thing, and it's 5 years older than it's supposed to be. And it's not a Series 2, which we paid almost $200 for the manual for. And yeah. They responded and said that the owner's been out of town and he'll be back in touch. But man, when someone spends almost $30,000 with you and they find out it's 5 years older than it's supposed to be, you don't go radio silence, man. That's just not cool. That's $30,000 of our money that you have, and you robbed us. And that's how we feel about it right now, because we have no communication from you. And we're left here with this machine that barely works, that we've had to spend hundreds of dollars on parts just to get it functional. And yeah, it's not what we paid for. It's not what's in our contract. And we have this contract. We have this contract that says if there's major issues, bring it up with us within 10 days, or you have a year for anything that may have been omitted. We have contacted them in writing via text and email, and they are blowing us off, and we are not happy. So that is where we're at with the tractor. I was really hoping the end of this video would be like some video of me being instructed on how the tractor works and how to drive it, but it's not, because most of the time it sits here inoperable. Thanks for watching, guys. Give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned, because when the snow melts, we will be building our house. And eventually, we will either figure out how to fix this thing up, or maybe this guy will actually get back to us and we can return it and get our money back and find what we actually were trying to purchase. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great rest of your week, and then get out there and do the thing. I know you can.